Hi, I'm Mel, and welcome to another episode of my online diary during my working holiday visa. Working holiday visa here in Canada. I am still in Vancouver and still loving it. It's been day 17. Oh my god, it's crazy. But I feel like now the pace kind of slows down. I still feel like the time passes really fast, but it's not like a million things are happening at the same time. If that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense, but to me it makes sense. So it's been day 17. Yesterday was a day off. I think I told you already, I'm starting my new position or my additional position the beginning of August. So until then, I only have shifts when I have events, which this week was only on Monday and Wednesday, which is kind of sad because, yeah, I would love to work. And I also, right now, I'm not really, there yet to travel again and to see stuff again, which I know I should use the time now because I have time off, and, later when I'm working, it's going to be harder to, take time off and, explore other areas. But I have traveled for so long that I'm so happy that I can be still one spot for a time and just be here in my little area. I'll leave that. So yeah, but at the same time, days off are what am I gonna do with my day the whole day? But yeah, yesterday was my first day off for the week, and because Tuesday I also had calls with the company, so that's why I'm saying that I didn't have time off. But yesterday I had my day off, and I woke up at around 10 because I stay up. Right now I'm staying up pretty late. I mean, not super late, but 1 or 2 I think in the morning, which I don't want to have that as a habit because I hate staying up late. For me it feels so useless because the last hour I'm just on my phone the whole time, checking TikTok or YouTube or whatever, and I'm not really doing anything. So I would rather wake up early and go for a walk, do some sports or whatever, and not stay up late and then just be on my phone. But my ball is making noises. All right. But yeah, I woke up at 10 and then I promised my mom that I would call her, so I did that. We talked for I think half an hour. I didn't tell her anything yet, so she was very surprised. Also because I didn't tell her, but my brother came in and he told her because I'm more in contact with him. So he was like, "When are you starting your new position?" And my mom obviously was like, "Oh my god, what new position? What are you talking about?" So I told her everything about that and how it's going friends wise, and she was also like, "Mel, give it time. Real connections don't always form overnight," which I understand, but the last couple of real connections that I had, they have just been there. It's not something that builds up. It's it's not a relationship where you get to know each other step by step. The connections that I made that I really love and also stay in contact with, we meet and it clicks instantly. And that's kind of the thing that I mean when I say friendships and stuff, because I have people that I could meet up and do stuff, but there has never been that instant click, apart from the girl that I went with the fireworks with, and that's also the girl that I met yesterday. But going back to my mom, so I talked to her. She told me a couple of things, what's going on at home and stuff. My cousin, he wanted to become a doctor for years already, but he did another thing. He was going with the ambulance for some time, and now he wanted to take the test to study medicine. So he drove there, but apparently he didn't plan enough time and there was an accident or something. Nobody knows if it's actually true or not, but yeah, he's saying that. So he missed his exam, and the exams are only once per year. So not going to university this year. So she told me that, and apparently he celebrated that with going out and then almost breaking his arm. Yeah, that's, yeah, I don't know what to say. I was sitting there, I was like, oh my god, what is happening? Like that it's not like I have everything figured out, and it's not like I'm judging him or something, but like, what are you doing, bro? But whatever. So she told me that. I told her like everything about like my life, and she told me everything about her life and like what they're doing and stuff. And then after that, I was like, I'm still in my bed. Might as well also call my dad and like get it over with, because I don't want to like talk every day on the phone with someone. So I was like, if I already did that, I can also like talk to my dad, and then I have like my parents covered for like a week or two. So I called him, and we also talked about like the new job and like friendships and stuff. It's always very different with my dad, because my dad is not like, oh my god, that's so amazing, like I'm so proud of you. It's more like, so what are you earning? Like, can you like save enough? Like that kind of things, which yeah, can be frustrating from time to time. It was very hard to adjust, because I am a person that loves like confirmation, which is a very bad habit. I know I'm giving myself enough confirmation now so that I'm not like, I don't need it. But at the same time, when I'm telling something new and exciting, I'm like, why can't you just say like, that's amazing, like I'm proud of you? But whatever, that's a different topic, and I'm not there anymore. I'm good without that too. But yeah, we talked about that, and he told me about like situation at home, like with his work and stuff. So it was good, it was nice. And then I was still in bed until like 12, and I was texting with my friend from the other day, which I saw the fireworks with, and we decided that we're gonna have lunch. So we said that we were gonna meet at 2, and it was like 12 something. So, and I was still in bed. It was amazing, I'm not gonna lie. And then I got ready. I wanted to record before going there, but I also knew that after lunch I was gonna go to the beach. So I was like, I'm not gonna put on makeup for like going to the beach, like that makes no sense. So I was like, no, I'm just gonna record like everything after. But at the same time, I really want to have it like in the morning, because then I know that I have time in the afternoon to like edit and stuff, and then I don't have to stay up like super late and do that. But anyways, I was late even though I didn't do anything. I walked there. I walked also past the store where the guy was working that I met at the boat party, with the little drama there. So I passed that, and I was like, when you're like, when you know that something is there, and I don't know if he was there, I didn't see, like I didn't look or something. So I was like walking by like with my phone like that, so I don't have a chance to like see there. But yeah, I passed that store for the first time now. No idea if he was there or not. Also don't care. Kind of. No, I don't care about him anymore, but like I didn't care about him like anyways. But like I kind of missed that was nice, like just having an interaction with a guy. So that's what I kind of miss. It's not like him, but it's just like, that was a nice guy, like to talk to, and I want to have that again. But yeah, whatever, that was not the point. We went to a place, got some burgers, which I can't even remember the last time I had burger for lunch. Normally, like when I have burgers, I usually eat it in the evening. But yeah, it was a really good burger. We went to Triple O's here in Kitsilano, so that's definitely a recommendation. It was actually really good quality. It tasted nice. It was also like super fresh. So, and the price was good too. So we had that, and then I went to Kitsilano Beach. I never go to the beach though. I always stay in the park, because like I do like sand, but I don't know, I kind of prefer being in the park. I don't even know why. And I was laying there for like 1.5 or 2 hours, like rotating like a rotisserie chicken, like getting some color, because I feel like, I know I'm tan, like for my like circumstances. Yeah, I am tan. I know that I'm probably very pale for other people, but for me that's like very tan right now. But I want to keep it up, it's a lifestyle. So I did that, and I was looking on Indeed a bit more, seeing if I had like other jobs that kind of sounded interesting. I am currently thinking that like I love being with the company that I'm now, and I really want to do the store manager job. However, I feel like I'm not gonna meet like people, because I already know the team, and I know like the people that are gonna work with me. And then like if you're in a store, like of course you can like chit chat a little bit, but it's not like a real like colleague team. And I feel like here, especially in Vancouver, I keep repeating myself, but I really want to have friendships, and maybe a little relationship, like who knows. But I really want to have friendships, and I feel like those usually come from work. And yeah, I know my team, and I do think that there could be a friendship maybe like at some point. I just don't think that this is gonna be like the group where I can like go to parties with and like hang out at the beach with and stuff, because they're like very into work and stuff. So I'm still looking for other jobs, maybe something in an office, but only like like maybe a couple hours, just so I have like a different thing. And I also feel like more guys are like in office jobs. So yeah, I was looking and I found some jobs that seemed kind of nice, but they always wanted the cover letter, which I totally get. But I was on my phone, so I couldn't like create a cover letter and send that. So I was saving them. I wanted to get home and then do the applications. Spoiler alert, didn't do. Haha. But I did go home. I took a shower because I was sweaty. And then I started recording. I recorded my makeup. I recorded my outfit. I recorded my YouTube video, of course. My Go With Mel, which is the other account that I'm starting right now, my other YouTube account, which is going to be about my solo traveling. So if you're interested in that, Go With Mel. I'm just starting there. And then I did the voiceover for my vlog videos, which are now live. So they're now on TikTok for under the name Currently Somewhere Else. So you can see that. Like there you can actually see like apart from this room that you already know, like how life looks like outside. And did I record something? No, I think that was all that I recorded. And then I started editing. I went outside for a bit, went for a walk, but I didn't want to go out like a long time, so I basically just did my makeup for home, which is absurd, but it wasn't the plan. But then I was at home and I was like, Mel, you're like always pushing yourself to go outside, which of course makes sense. You're like new here and you want to be outside, but it's also not running away. So I only went for a little walk and then came back, and then I just edited my videos. It takes a lot of time, but also because I get like so easily distracted. That's also why I like want to record in the morning and then go to like a coffee shop or something in the afternoon and edit, because there I'm focused. Like I cannot just go away all the time and like do something else. So that's why I prefer it that way. But yesterday, like yeah, when I'm like editing at home, I'm getting so easily distracted and I hate it. But yeah, whatever. I edited my videos and then I started uploading. I made some dinner again Asian noodles with salad, asparagus, spring onion, some chicken broth and shrimp gyoza. I just love it. I just cannot get enough of it. So, but that's good because I know that's what I'm gonna have for dinner like the whole week until I don't have anything left anymore. And yeah, then I watched the third episode of The Summer Turned Pretty. I don't like it. That was the first episode where I was like, no. Like I thought it was too long on like things that were so unimportant. I know that's kind of the thing, like they want to have the cliffhanger in the end, like the main event in the end. I get that. But like all those like looking at pictures and like the things between the mom and dad, like they should just be together and like get it over with. Like not get it over with, but just get together again. But yeah, I didn't really like that episode. I thought it was very long and I didn't really get anything out from it. So yeah, but that was my day, and then I stayed up until like 1 watching stuff. That's what I'm saying, like I should just go to bed earlier because the last 1 or 2 hours are so useless. I'm just sitting there existing and watching stuff on my phone, and I could literally do that in the morning. at the beach. But yeah, that was my day, and I hope I'll see you tomorrow again. So bye.